Good morning. I thought up a craft this morning. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but we'll give it a shot. Now, I'm not live. I am just making a video because I like to edit out all the silence and speed up parts, and you can't do that on lives. I would have to have a craft that I really know what I'm doing, or the live would be really long and probably annoying. So anyway, all right, so I got this box at Target in their $5 section, and I'm going to paint it red. I'm going to use this big paintbrush again just because it makes it quicker. It's still a little bit wet because it's been soaking, but it'll be all right. This paint I'm using is Rethunk Junk. It's actually a furniture paint, and the color is ruby red. I actually painted a table, just a small table with this, and I really like how it turned out. But you can use any craft paint on this. You do not have to have furniture paint. This is just what I have. And I always say, use what you got before you go buy something new. They have trays like this at the Dollar Tree, but they are smaller. And they might be in the, Dollar Tree has a $5 section now. And these trays might be in the $5 section. So I don't think you would save any money to go to Dollar Tree. It would be worth looking at to see if it's in the dollar section. The one I'm thinking of in the dollar section is much smaller than this. So. Hi, it's me again. So now I'm going to take the Howard Chalk-Teak wax. Again, Amazon. If y'all need me to post the link, I will. I'm just going to get some on my cloth. I am wearing gloves because I did my nails last night and I don't want to get this wax all over them. So I'm just going to try. Problem with gloves is I can't feel my fingers well enough to know what I'm doing. See how that's giving it a nice darker look. I just like that better than just the red. So I hope this turns out as cute in real life as I have it in my head. Sometimes you come up with an idea and you go to craft it and you're like, well, that was a big waste of time, energy, and supplies. Okay, now I think that's a much nicer look than just the red. And with this being a wax-based stain, it gives it a smooth feeling and a little bit of a shine. Okay, I got this it came with a tomato in it that I planted in my yard. So, just a paper pot. You can get seed pots at, they have really small ones at the Dollar Tree. They have bigger ones at Home Depot. I just chose this one because I had it. And like I said, it came with a tomato in it. So I don't care. I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of white paint. Just to clean it up a little bit so it doesn't look quite as grungy. I like a little grunge. All right, I'm going to set this to the side and let it dry. I went ahead and painted it on the inside and out because it did have dirt on the inside of it. Oh, I'm going to take these off. Ooh. And try not to get white paint on my t-shirt. Of course, I'm missing a L. Jeez, oh Pete, my phone has already rang 9 times this morning. between family, friends, and doctor's offices. So this video has been very hard to make. All right, I got these cute little things at Hobby Lobby. They're little ornament type things if you have like a tree or something that you decorate year round. They were $3, and I believe they were already half price. So since this one has flowers on it, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to glue it on here, and I'm going to glue this on here, and then I'm going to pop some flowers in there, and we're going to call it done. So I already have my glue gun hotted up and ready to go, so I'm just, what was it? It's got a booger hanging off of it. Stop it. All right. So I'm just going to put drizzle a little glue all over this. You got to be careful with metal pieces because they do get really hot, but they also cool off really fast. So I'm going to be careful and turn that over and just glue it down right there. Okay. And then I guess I'm just going to put glue around this and glue on the bottom to make it stick. I think probably the glue on the bottom will be the most important. Oh, come on. I'm going to stick it about right there, like that. And then I'm going to get some flowers and stick in it. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to use these because the red matches what I'm doing here. So I'm going to clip them off about right here. And I think I'm going to put some moss in there too. And if I get enough in there and I get the moss in there, I don't think I'll need to glue those down because it's going to be standing up anyway. I'm going to use this Spanish moss. The thing I hate about Spanish moss is it is so messy. Good night. Holy good night in the mornings. Whew, sheesh. Okay. I'm going to have to get all the vacuum cleaners out for this. The big one, the little one. Might even bring the blower in from the backyard. Get all this stuff picked up. It's fun to go with my northern accent. Talking like a Yiddish grandma or something. All right. Uh-oh, lost the flower. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. You need to be a little bit shorter. That's what she said. That's what I say all the time to my friends. I think you need to be a little bit shorter. I should have done this outside so I could have had Spanish moss all over the outside instead of in this bedroom. This is my craft room. It'll be all right. Nobody comes in here but me. I get it cleaned up. All right. Finally, days later, I might even put a little bow. Yeah, I think I need a little bow. Something on the front of that pot. But that's pretty cute. Okay, y'all, this is how I craft. My hair. I never noticed my hair until I get on a video. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I start doing something and then I see something else like this cute little thing that could go on the front of that pot, and then I pull something else out and I just keep working on it. If you have a craft room, you need one of these because it's amazing at picking up Spanish moss that explodes all over the room. Not that I would know anything about that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is turn you down so you can see, and I'm gonna put a little bit of stain on this so that it's just a little bit darker. I'm sorry, I'm anal and I have to kind of clean as I go because I can't take the mess. And this is just what's left on the cloth. I'm not putting new on it. I just want to dirty it up a little bit. Look, it was already dirty and I cleaned it up and I painted it and now I'm dirtying it up again. But at least it's dirty in the way that I want it to be dirty and not just dirty from actual dirt. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is take this and put it over the top of this. I'm just going to glue it down. And now you see why I'm wanting to make this a little bit darker, because I want it to show through that a little bit. So I am going to get just a little bit more stain. I gave up on my nails because I have already just jacked them up. I got paint on them. I got glue on them. So, yeah, I've already really messed them up. They looked pretty last night when I did them. All right, so I'm just going to ooze the glue all over here. Get it good and gluey. And then lay that on there. And I'm going to set this to the side. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to set it to the side. Oh, got glue all over me. And I am going to make a bow. It's a refab bow. I don't know if you follow Brooke on refab, but this is her bow. Hold on just a second. It is not stealing ideas from people when you give them the credit, so... I'm just going to make a tiny little bow. I think I'm going to go 7 inches. All right, is that 7? I might not actually use this. I like it because it looks kind of like burlap, but it always like rolls up. I got it at Old Time Pottery for $4. And then this is Dollar Tree. They always have this lace. And I'm going to also cut it at 7 inches. And then I'm going to cut I'm going to cut 3 strips of this. It's 7 inches. Okay. Now for a refab bow, you make an X. Gosh, I hope that... I don't know if I ironed it. Would it be better? It's always wanting to turn up. Stop it. Stop it. And always try to make sure that your lace is going the same way. Because sometimes I don't do that. And I get it tied in a knot and I'm like, dang it. And then I'm just going to use this little string. I mean, actually, it would be cute to use more of the string. But I'm just going to do that. And then you lay this one down. So all we did is make 3 X's. You flip this over. You can make kids' hair bows this way too. And then you take that little string and you tie it in a knot. Now I may have to cut it because that is kind of big. But I would rather start out a little bit bigger and have to cut it down. Look at my nails. I'm so mad at myself for messing them up. Let's see what it looks like on here. Just a cute little floppy bow. I'm just going to put it right there. It just kind of adds something to it, you know? Gives it a real country farmhouse kind of look, which is what I like. Country farmhouse. If I could live in the country in a farmhouse, I would be so happy. I mean, I'm happy anyway, but I'd be very happy. I'm very generous with the glue, as y'all can tell. I don't need that much glue, but I get so excited. Now, I might put something in the center. See, I just keep building on it. I don't want to do too much, but you just kind of build as you go. I'll be right back. Okay, my mother was a collector of all fine things, and she had a bunch of buttons, and my sister and I split the buttons. And she has this one, which I believe is a navy button because of the anchor. And it was already attached or sewn onto this. So since I'm going patriotic with this, I am going to stick that right there. I just think it'll add a little, I don't know, special touch to it, since I am trying to go patriotic with it and add a little color. Go to, the Goodwill and look for bags of buttons if you don't have any, because you can find some really cool buttons. Okay, and then my final thing, I think I'm going to glue 3 of these in the corner. These are the ones that I got at Hobby Lobby. They're $6 and they had them half price for 3. And anytime you do a set of something, you need to do odd numbers. So you would either need to put 1, 3, 5, like that. So I'm going to do 2 brown ones and a white one in that corner. I hope it doesn't make it look too busy, but without it, I think it just looks a little bit plain. So I'm just going to glue those down in the corner, and we're going to call it done. Put a little glue. The 3 and 5, the odd number rule goes in decorating. If you have a collection of something like lanterns or cameras or, you know, anything old, or it can even be new, just a collection of something, if you put them together in a group of 3 and then put 3 somewhere else, it's going to look a lot better than if you just set them all out. Now, isn't that cute? I think it's cute. I think it's a cute little, just trivet, is that the right word? For celebrating Memorial Day, Independence Day, and even Labor Day. So I'm just going to set it on a shelf where it will stay until fall, most likely. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope all of this was on screen so you could see it. I think it was. I think I did okay. All right. See you on the next video. Goodbye. Bye.